are some boss animals out there that have been around for millions of years and have managed to survive extinction a number of times. Today, let's take a look at some of these creatures. Starting off this countdown, we have the sea jellies. Sea jellies, or jellyfish, have been around since over 500 million years ago. A reason being is that they are highly adaptable when it comes to change, whereas other animals might die off easily when put in more intense situations. Not only that, but jellyfish thrive in areas of water with depleted oxygen, otherwise known as dead zones, and they thrive in warmer temperatures. Their predators, on the other hand, like sea turtles, fish, and sharks, struggle in these environments, so they're just out there thriving and reproducing. In our 9th spot today, we have the vampire squid. Vampire squids are considered a living relic. They are said to have evolved from an ancestor of the octopus. In fact, their lineage goes all the way back 165 million years ago, and that's probably why this creature resembles both a squid and octopus, but are neither. It's confusing. This thing has 8 arms and 2 tentacles. Its arms are lined with spines that are arranged in 2 rows. What's also unique about this creature is its color, which can change depending on where they are in the ocean. They also have the largest eyes in the entire animal kingdom, which is wild because they are massive in comparison to the size of their body. But don't be fooled by its name, okay? It doesn't go around sucking blood out of other sea creatures like vampires. In fact, it gets its name from its dark color, and the skin that connects the arms kind of resemble a cape. In our 8th spot, we have the tadpole shrimp. These tiny little guys have been around for more than 200 million years, despite the fact that they are short-lived. They typically only live for about 2 to 4 weeks, but they thrive for so long because of the fact that their eggs only hatch when the environmental conditions are favorable. In fact, the eggs are resistant to their environment and have been known to remain dormant for 2 decades. It's pretty wild, right? Now these guys are called the tadpole shrimp because of their distinctive body shape. They are shaped like an oval with a long forked tail. The tail can extend up to 4 inches in length. Not only that, but some of these guys may have up to 70 pairs of limbs, and that's a lot. Coming in at number 7, we have the sturgeon. Sturgeon are ancient fish that used to swim around when dinosaurs roamed the earth. In fact, they are about 200 million years old. Fun fact is that these bad boys have a long lifespan. In fact, some of them live to be about 100 years old. Now, what's weird is that the sturgeon, unlike every other fish, don't have scales. Instead, their skin is rubbery and only have a few rows of bony scutes. Another fun fact is that they can grow up to be over 7 feet long and can weigh 300 pounds. Now, that is one big fish. Imagine swimming around in a lake and seeing this guy swim right by ya. No thank you. New fear unlocked. Sadly, their population is dwindling, but there are a number of cities out there determined to protect their habitat. In our 6th spot, we have the horseshoe shrimp. Now this is considered a living fossil, and that's because it has hardly changed over the years. I mean, they've been around for 200 million years, and they still basically look the same. Now, they get their name because their body curves a bit like a horseshoe, but they're tiny. They're about 1.5 inches in length. Some species can grow bigger, others grow smaller. Now, these guys have no eyes, which baffles scientists because they would think that after all these years, they would evolve to have eyes. But nope, not at all. What else is interesting is that they are hermaphroditic, meaning they have both male and female reproductive organs. You learn something new every day. We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with SpongeBob SquarePants. And by SpongeBob, I mean a sponge. Now what's interesting is that no one knows for sure how old the sponge is, but a rough estimate would be that they are at least 760 million years old, which then makes them the longest existing marine life species still around. Another fun fact is that a single sponge can live to be around 200 years old, meaning SpongeBob will surpass all his friends in age. That's a little sad, like he'll be alone while he watches all his friends die around him. Anyways, sponges also often use chemicals to deter predators from eating them. Scientists have discovered that some of these chemicals may have potential to treat cancer and HIV, which is incredible. In our 4th spot today, we have the hagfish. Now, I personally hate these things, okay? They creep me the hell out. They literally look like human intestines. But what's even more gross are their feeding habits. So basically, they consume other sea creatures by burrowing their way into them. They literally create a massive tunnel into the creatures and then eat them from the inside out. Okay, how is that not creepy? Not only that, but it secretes this slime to ward off predators. The slime is so sticky that it can clog the gills of the attackers. Okay, they're so creepy, and they've been around for 300 million years. In our third spot today, we have the walruses. Aren't these guys so silly and goofy looking? From fossil records, it's believed that walruses date back anywhere from 600,000 years to 14 million years ago. But the ones dating back millions of years ago were not quite like the modern walruses. They don't have the elongated upper canines, but you know, evolution is a thing. However, walruses are currently at risk. Due to climate change, they are losing stable sea ice to chill on, making it harder for them to hunt for food and such, and it's really sad. In our second spot, we have mud skippers. Now, these are pretty interesting creatures that have been around for over 350 million years, according to fossil records. They have the body of a tadpole, but a face of a frog or something. I don't know. So these things can reach around 2.75 to 9.7 inches in length. They are usually an olive brown color, however, some species are covered with blue markings. They also have protruding eyes, 2 pectoral fins, and 2 dorsal fins. The freakiest thing about them is that they can move their eyes around independently from each other, as in one eye can be looking up while the other is looking down. It's kinda cool, but it's also kinda weird. Like, imagine if humans could do that. That would be wild. And in our number 1 spot today, we have the whale shark. Although these guys look intimidating, they aren't. In fact, they are often referred to as gentle giants. They are huge, but not really aggressive. They can grow to be up to 12 meters long. In fact, they are declared the world's largest fish. A reason why they get the reputation of being gentle giants is because they are filter feeders. They can neither bite nor chew, but they can process more than 6,000 liters of water an hour through their gills. Now, its mouth can stretch to 4 feet wide, but their teeth are so tiny that they can only eat small shrimp, fish, and plankton by using their gill rakers as a suction filter. Not only that, but less than 10% of whale sharks born survive adulthood, which is sad. But those that do can live to be 150 years of age, which is surprising since they have been around anywhere from 245 to 65 million years ago. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. If you want to see part 3, you gotta let me know in the comments below. And now, speaking of comments, let's move on to our comment shoutout portion. I'll be shouting out comments from the video Top 10 Bizarre Things Discovered in the Middle of Nowhere. Zay Denrick commented, the lost jacket one is crazy. Yes, disturbing and disgusting. Imagine like walking around a river being like, oh, a nice jacket, flipping it over, and then all of a sudden like, ah, a body is attached to it. Disturbing. I guess the body didn't have legs, or else you'd be like, oh, a jacket and some jeans. Brian Hadel commented, my fave host is back at it. It's gonna be a good day today. That's right, it's me. Back at it again. Thanks, Brian. Love ya. Monlight Mord commented, a note. Do not blow out the candles of any ritual. It means the ritual is still ongoing and can be dangerous. Ooh, good to know. But what if the wind blows it out? You know, whose fault is that if the ritual just abruptly ends because the wind? Or maybe because it's paranormal, the wind can't blow it out, like it can't be messed with? I don't know. Vlad the Impaler commented, Lindsay, when are you available for some sound effects? The sound effects have something to do with cows. That's all I can say for now. Bro, do you want me to like record myself mooing for you or something? Oh my god, imagine a ringtone where it's just me being like moo 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 moo. I bet that's what it was. Hit me up. Actually, maybe not. I don't want to do a ringtone or sound effects. And Dr. Berserker commented, Lindsay is such a dork, it's adorable. Thanks, Doc. What's up, Doc? Alright guys, that's all the comments I'm shouting out for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shoutout. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll show you what I'll show ya.